Yo, it's King E. This is the Shelter Uncut podcast. This is episode 2 of season 3. What's
Yo,
going
yo,
on,
yo.
guys?
What's up? What's up? It's your boy CP. I'm off in the building. Let's get it. Let's get it. Let's do it.
You got trapped.
Yeah.
Back in the trap.
And today we are without Ninja, but we got him here in spirit, right?
Yep.
So fellas, man. It's a lot of things we're gonna talk about today, man. I'm gonna give y'all a little briefing of what we're gonna discuss today, man. I didn't really tell you guys what all we were gonna talk about, but we're gonna talk about Alec Baldwin. We're gonna hit him up and talk about his situation and what something he said that I kind of felt a little. It kind of made me a little upset.
Mm-hmm.
And then we got just a bunch of tragic stuff going on today. The news is kind of bad all the way around. There's no way good you can say it or put it. But news is news. We're just gonna tell y'all what's going on, what's going up, So I guess we can go ahead and start off with Alec Baldwin.
Okay, I don't know anything about what's happened with him in the news,
So let me tell you what's been going on, man. In general, he was getting ready to do a movie, working on a movie actually, on the set of the movie called Rust. And Rust, from what I saw, it was like a kind of a Western type movie, little cowboy Western type movie. Well, in that while they were filming the movie, they had little gun scenes and everything else, preparing everybody for the gun scene. Alec Baldwin, got his gun, and the gun ended up having a live round in it, and it killed the lady on set. I believe her name was I don't even want to say her name because I don't want to get it wrong. I want to say Holland, but it could be wrong.
Excuse me, a movie that had a live round in it?
Yes. Exactly.
Yeah.
Weird.
So
yeah,
that's suspicious.
So it had a live round in it, and Alec Baldwin shot her and another director that was on the set. She didn't make it, and director at the time they said he was in critical condition, but he was fine. He made it and went through everything fine.
So are any charges being filed?
Yeah, for real.
Yeah, they are looking into exactly who to charge and for what.
Somebody with negligent homicide.
Yes,
that's what you were saying. Negligent.
Now, I'm gonna play a video.
Oh, Scott.
I want you guys. You guys, the viewers, to kind of be able to listen to this. This was actually just a trailer for preparation for an interview that Alec Baldwin was going to be doing on CNN. But he said something on it, and I kind of want to touch bases on that. All right.
She was someone who was loved by everyone who worked with and liked by everyone who worked with and admired. Even now, I find it hard to believe that. It just doesn't seem real to me.
You haven't said much in public since that tragic accident. Why speak out now? I think the big question, and the one you must have asked yourself 1,000 times, how could this have happened? You've described it as a 1 in a trillion shot, and the gun was in your hand. How do you come to terms with that? It wasn't in the script for the trigger to be pulled.
Well, the trigger wasn't pulled. I didn't pull the trigger.
So you never pulled the trigger?
No. I would never point a gun at anyone and pull a trigger at them, never.
What did you think happened? How did a real bullet get on that set?
I have no idea. Someone put a live bullet in a gun, a bullet that wasn't even supposed to be on the property.
How do you respond to actors like George Clooney who say that every time they were handed a gun, they checked it themselves? Your emotions are so clearly so right there on the surface. You felt shock, you felt anger, you felt sadness. Do you feel guilt? You said you're not a victim, but is this the worst thing that's ever happened to you?
Yes. Yep. because I think back and I think of what could I have done.
Alec Baldwin, Unscripted, the newsmaking special event, tomorrow night at 8/7 Central on ABC and stream on Hulu.
Can't comment on it because I ain't hear
All
shit.
right. So, we are back right now.
Mm-hmm.
I guess you guys already heard what CP said because he said he didn't hear it.
I thought we were not recording, but apparently
it's okay. It's okay. I told him 5 seconds. He was like, "Oh, I'll just wait till 8." But in general, I heard it, and one thing that I have a problem with here in this particular situation is he said he didn't pull the trigger.
So who pulled it?
Exactly. I'm pretty sure he had his hand on the hammer.
So who pulled it, Alec Baldwin?
somebody
And you lifted that gun up, and I'm pretty sure you pulled the trigger. You may not want to, or you may not say you may not want to remember you pulled the trigger, but you pulled that trigger.
Somebody else.
They didn't say that the gun misfired, because if the gun misfired, then it's nobody's really fault that the gun misfired.
He's been set up. He's been set
not
up.
about him.
It's the one-armed man.
He hasn't been set up.
Yes, he is.
It's just a thing of like a string of bad luck.
Either that, or he just doesn't like those people.
Nah, it was a friend to him. So he said it was a friend, that she was a friend.
Yeah,
But
he says that now.
My whole thing about it is, I just felt some kind of way that he said he didn't pull the trigger. And maybe it's because he just didn't want to, face the fact he did.
Realize it.
Or he doesn't want to remember.
Realize it. Yeah, just like.
Or he's just lying about it. I don't know. I wasn't there. I didn't put my hand on. I didn't.
He's trying to keep plausible deniability.
Yes, and I'm not seeing that as something he's going to be able to continue saying, because let's just be honest about it. They can look at the gun and tell if the gun misfired. They never said the gun misfired. They said,
well, for one, it shouldn't have been any live bullets.
Live ammunition on a movie set.
Yeah.
Yes. So we need to charge whoever came in and loaded the gun.
Somebody had a bad day at work the day before, and they was like, you know what? I got some for them.
Mm-hmm. And I'll get away with it because I have zero accountability. No.
And he was like, well, I would never aim a gun at someone with it being live rounds in it.
Really?
And I thought to myself, I said, well, technically, man, if you want to act like that,
really,
the rules say you never point a gun at anybody, even if it's a toy gun. You don't point a gun at anybody. That was the rules we was taught as children.
Unless you're an actor. I mean, come on, you gotta give it to
them. So, but you're going to point a gun at somebody.
No, but actors, okay. If somebody's gonna shoot some bullets at me, or I'm gonna shoot some bullets, I'm gonna unload the gun first and foremost, like pop, 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 pop. If that's a revolver,
I mean, truth be told, everybody should be taught gun safety.
No,
regardless of whether it's a movie set or it's a live situation. The first thing that you're supposed to do when you pick up a firearm is you're supposed to do a chamber, you're supposed to drop
check the gauge
and check your round, and make sure you don't have a round in there. If he would have did that, this accident would have never happened.
Okay. Oh, all right. So how do you tell that bullets are not blanks? How do you tell that?
They're clearly decipherable if you know the difference between an actual bullet and what a blank round looks like. Like there's a whole copper head on it, or it's a hollow tip, and a blank is not going to look the same. It doesn't look the same.
Okay. Well, I didn't know that. Thank you for sharing.
Gun safety, kids. Gun safety.
Yeah, but I just I was thinking about that too. I think one of the questions they asked him was, what does he think about the fact that every time George Clooney said, every time someone hands me a gun on set, I open it up and look and check to see what's in it.
Yes.
Exactly. You
Yes.
have to. Anytime I touch a firearm, no matter where I'm at, who I'm with, if somebody was like, "Oh, yeah, look at my new gun," the first thing I'm gonna do is I'm a rack it to make sure there's nothing in it.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Because I'm not about to
like
kill myself on accident.
Yeah.
now I have a friend.
Real talk.
And every time I go see this friend, right, he comes,
Uh-oh.
he has all these guns like all around his place.
Oh,
All
skunk.
right, all this dumb stuff, just dumb guns and flamethrowers and just dumb stuff. He knows what I'm talking about now.
Does he have
And so
any?
whenever I go
Does
to
he
his
have
house,
Does he have a minigun? I just want to fire off a minigun.
I don't know if he has that, man. But all I know is
Oh.
when I walk into his house, you walk in the living room, whatever, and you go to sit down at his bar area or kitchen table island, whatever you want to call it. He has all these guns all over the place. And I would get, before I sit down at the table, I take every single gun that's pointing in my direction and I
and
turn
turn it away.
finger.
I like it.
Turn this one away from me, turn this one away from me, turn this one. He said, "Man, just sit down, man." I said, "No, I ain't
Chill
just about to
out.
sit down."
Just chill out. Just chill out. No. You're good. You're good. No. No. I'm good once I point these guns away from me. No. I'm good when the guns are pointed away from me. Now, going what were you saying? My best friend?
Exactly. I
You
normally have
say-
to just try to like survive that visit. And I'm like, look, I'm not a person afraid of guns at all.
I am.
But I just feel like you should be safer with guns.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying? Like, you just need to be a lot more safer. You just don't be sitting there.
You got him on the table displayed.
At you from every angle, man.
Hey,
From
are
every
we doing
angle.
Are we doing
Just
a
pointing
gun
directly at me.
deal? Are we doing a gun deal, or are we just having some KFC? What's actually going
I vote for
on?
KFC, man. I vote for KFC.
I just wanted some chicken with you, bruh.
Yeah, I vote for KFC. Are they good?
Oh, man. But it's one of those things, man, where you know to check your surroundings and you handle guns safely. It's like little things you do.
Always rack the slide, man. Always rack the slide.
Mm-hmm.
And you don't even gotta fully rack it. It's called a press check. So that way, there's no way that the round will actually go off when you press check. You press check just to see if there's one in the head. If there's one in the head, then the clip is already out. When you press check, you can rack it all the way back and it'll fall straight out the bottom. Then no accidents happen.
Okay.
But listen, in his defense, he didn't know any of that.
There is no defense.
I'm pretty sure he didn't know any of that. But I
Alec
still
Baldwin
wish
has
to check
been-
it out.
Great.
What's supposed to happen? What's supposed to happen is this. This is the procedure. What they have. They have an armor. And the
What's
armor
supposed to
person
happen
drops
is
the
I'm
weapons.
supposed to have some chicken.
Hold on, CP. See, it's supposed to have a armorer who brings the weapons onto the set, and they have the rounds they're supposed to use, the blanks and everything else, the guns and all of that. And when they check the weapon to make sure it's good before they hand it off, and it goes into another person's hand, another director's hand, and that person looks over the weapon, and then it goes over to the actor. So it's supposed to technically go through two people before it gets to the actor. So of course, if you're an actor getting a weapon that was supposed to be checked by two people before you even get it, you would assume that the weapon is safe.
I'm not assuming anything.
That means somebody dropped the ball. Somebody didn't do their job.
I'm not assuming anything.
That's exactly what happened.
And that's another good thing to do, though. Don't assume anything. You can't just pick up a gun and assume it's safe. It's a gun.
Yeah, exactly.
No, I'm not
Um,
about. I'm not about to shoot at you, my familia. I'm not about to shoot at you without realizing this gun don't got nothing to harm you.
Regardless of what is in it, you should always practice gun safety.
Yeah,
Regardless, gun
yeah.
safety is first.
Check the
Anybody,
gauge.
anybody who has been formally trained with guns will tell you the first thing you do is check all safety requirements when
Yes,
handling a firearm.
yes. And I don't even deal with guns.
I do. I like guns, but I'm very
but
safe with them.
and
I
that's my
shot
thing.
my foot later.
I have no problem with being around guns or people with guns if you're safe with your gun. Now, if I'm hanging around you, you pointing guns at me and everything else, we about
We
to
ain't cool
fight.
no more.
Yeah, we're about
I
to
don't
fight.
deal with you. I don't
We ain't even
no,
cool
not
no
even
more.
fight. I'm not about to fight. I'm about to take myself out the situation.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. We ain't cool no more, and we probably
No,
will.
Nah,
no,
that's a big problem.
no.
I
And
just
these
we
are
just can't be cool.
actors. These are actors.
And see,
No.
that's my biggest problem with the situation right there. Like, there should not have been live ammunition on a movie set.
And I
Flex
believe
on the
from what I've
devil.
been kind of reading is the armor who brought everything in, saying that she made a mistake on the weapon on looking after the weapons and making sure everything was good.
Okay.
But
You going to jail.
I know. Well, now she's not gonna necessarily gonna go to jail. It's a manslaughter case, you know. So she doesn't necessarily have to go to jail, but she's gonna take the charge. Now, I don't know exactly what punishment will come from it, but it will be some sort of punishment from it. But it's not gonna be jail time.
I feel
I don't think.
I feel some type of way. If I had did the same situation,
Oh, you going bye
okay.
bye. You going bye bye.
Yeah. I was
Yeah, I
going.
mean, it's well,
Yeah.
no, it's people kill people all the time and don't go to jail for it
This
legally.
is a movie.
It's a set.
Well, this is a set. This is a set. You know what? I'm trying to, like, okay, all right, pop, 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 pop. I'm gonna shoot all those bullets off into a pillow or something and see that the pillow does not get disturbed. But
Well, but that just means you cleared 5 or 6 bullet shots. But what happened to the 7th? That's
I
got
want
the
to go
real
back.
live
I
round
want to
in
go back to the box of
it.
blanks. I want to go back to the box of blanks, and I want to reload them and make sure my boy, you, my cuz, y'all are good. If they're being fired at you, I want to make sure. But she obviously did not give a. Never mind.
Yeah, she didn't. I mean, she didn't care, and she was very careless with it. So we knew. I think we know that it's going to be her fault in some category, but it's also going to be Alec Baldwin's fault as well
No,
He
it
in
ain't
didn't.
his
some
fault.
way.
He's
No,
an
it's
actor with
not.
a gun. It's not his fault.
No,
It's not his fault.
no, let's put it like this, guys. He pointed the gun, which you're not supposed to be pointing guns at someone, and
I'm
pulled
the
the trigger.
actor. I'm the actor. You're the actor. He's the actor.
He's going to take a manslaughter charge. It's almost guaranteed that he's going to
No,
take some form of manslaughter charge.
I do not see why, unless we're gonna do the first 48 and maybe he was plotting to do something. No,
And the
no.
bottom of your cup, by the way, is like all we see. By the way,
Okay, well,
CP has been covering the whole camera with the bottom of his cup, trying to say he's right. He's talking and trying to tell us he's Mr. Right the whole time, just having his cup covering the camera. Oh boy. Now that, ladies and gentlemen, is what you call ego.
I have nothing to do with that cup. My wife bought that cup.
Oh, man.
I have nothing to do with that cup. Ladies and gentlemen, I have nothing to do with that cup. My wife bought me that cup. She has a Mrs. Right.
Oh wait.
What?
Wait. So you're telling
I
me
smell
you want me to believe
fertilizer.
your wife bought you that cup that said Mr. Right? I bet you want me to believe your wife also apologizes for stuff.
I smell fertilizer.
Nah, I'm joking, man.
No.
Oh man.
He's quite right.
I smell fertilizer.
Say it again one more time.
I
Yeet.
smell fertilizer.
Yeet. Okay. No. Okay.
But
Yeah.
yo, check it though, man. I just feel like the whole Alec Baldwin just
So
saying that
he said true.
I feel like because he
I heard
didn't
you.
say, I mean, because he did say that he didn't pull the trigger. I
Mhm.
feel that that's a very false statement. I felt like he pulled that trigger. They're going to be able to tell if he did not or did if he did or didn't pull the trigger. And personally, it looks like he pulled the trigger. He's going to take a charge.
You really think he's gonna take a charge for that?
Yeah,
Not
I mean,
somebody else in the
I know it's going to be
background that
multiple.
low
It's going to be
low.
multiple. It's going to be multiple people who take a charge.
Okay.
Yeah, it's going to be
All
multiple people who
right.
take a charge on that.
So run it.
But nobody's
Yeah.
going to jail. It was an accident.
Yeah, they're all white
Negligent
folks.
homicide.
They're all white folks. So yeah, nobody's going to jail.
I mean, no, but we get away. I mean, we rarely do, but we get away
Rarely.
with manslaughter
Rarely.
kills.
Let that be known. Rarely. I smell more fertilizer.
Yeah. Let it be known. Say, hey, keep it 100%. That's what you told me.
Yep.
Yep.
But let's go ahead and move on, man. Let's just move on to something, man.
All right.
Let's get off Alec Baldwin, man, and we're gonna move into something a little bit more sad. But let's just do it. That's what we're here for.
No, I don't want to move into something sad.
All right. So what we have right here, guys, we have Clarence Avant. We call him Black Godfather. And we have Jacqueline Avant, his wife. Well, she is the wife of Clarence Avant. Yeah, I just said it. But in general, she was just recently shot and killed in her home.
Damn.
During a robbery. On Tuesday, in fact. She was 81 years old. Now, apparently, now this is what's crazy. A group of people broke into their home and one of them opened fire and shot an 81-year-old woman.
A group. How many? How many people does it take to kill a 81-year-old person?
Why would you think that
Alec
she
Baldwin.
needed to shoot her? No, but seriously, what would make you think it was okay and it was cool, or it was best thing to do was to shoot an 81-year-old person?
Oh man!
You could have even shot the ground next to her or whatever and got a good scare where she can
pop,
say,
pop, and then okay, I'm
but you
good.
Killed an 81-year-old person.
You
That lady lived her life, and she looked like she could have lasted a few more. You know, she was a pretty lady. Hey, she could have lasted a few more. She could have probably hit 100.
I want to say
you come
this.
in there after all those years, man.
I want to say this.
Crazy.
King E has definitely took me off of saying something, but you punk. He says, be quiet. I despise you people. Anybody like that, when you think that you can come at Eddie, you a punk. You a punk. If that's what you need to do to silence a 81-year-old woman, you're out of your mind. You out of your head. Bounce. I hope you rot in hell. I hope the devil come and snatches you from your bed while you're sleeping.
Agreed. You don't harm an 81-year-old woman. That's
It's
no,
just vicious.
no morals. This
No.
world is horrible, man. But you know, it's that's crazy.
Yeah.
It's
It's
getting
terrible.
crazy, guys.
It's beyond crazy, actually. It's terrible.
Yeah, you lost your mind. You out of your head.
That's like somebody like that's like I don't know her personally or nothing like that, but I just feel like that's like somebody taking out your grandmother. Like,
Man,
Yes.
I personally, if I was running with you, if let's say I was one of the
I'm not
people who was
running
in
with
that
you.
group,
I'm not
and
running
I'm
with you.
running with you, I'm you may not make it to the spot, the end of the spot, bro.
exactly.
Um,
I don't know where you going, but you can't come.
boys in the hood. Boys in the hood.
No,
I'm not gonna make it. I'm not gonna make it over there. I can't light you up. I can't do that.
yeah, it's some things we gotta have better respect for ourselves, man.
Mm-hmm.
That's really gonna be our moral of our show today. It's gonna be just have better respect for yourself, and if you gotta pull a trigger at the end of the day, like have a better reason to pull it.
Respect yourself. You better check yourself.
And it was like it was no care for yourself. You can't care for yourself if you did something like that.
No, you don't. You don't. You don't.
And I know some people would be like, well, well, she was already old, I'm be like,
Nah.
nah,
No.
That don't mean
No.
that has nothing to
I don't
do
mean
with
nothing.
anything. It don't matter
It
how
means-
old you are. It doesn't justify taking away somebody's life. That's not cool.
No, it's not. No.
I mean, the way everything is right now, we just really, really, really need to kind of just look out for each other.
Yep.
And just kind of get over things. Everybody seems to be so stressed out. I mean, and I kind of get why everybody's stressed out, man, especially the past few years, man. Let's be honest, man. Trump was stressful as heck. Trump years were hella
He
stressful.
shall not be named.
It was not a very unstressful time.
Why
between
did
the
you
presidents,
say his name? Why did you say his
Because
name?
it needs to be said. It wasn't very. It wasn't stressful. And then when coronavirus hit, it made it even worse. People lost jobs and everything else. More stress building up. But a lot of people made money, um, with the government funding and stuff like that. That was crazy for if you was unemployed. The unemployment came through for a lot of people in crazy
Wait on
ways.
that check. Wait on that check. They was over there sitting like dope fiends. It's like, hey, give it to me. I need that check. Give it to me. I need that check.
Oh, man.
Yeah. Need that check.
But it's super stressful. And so now everything is starting to kind of get regular, and then we got another virus coming around the corner, this Omicron thing.
Yeah, the COVID squared. What the actual?
I don't know what that is. I have to be honest with you, man. I didn't even look into that whole Omicron thing. I just say, hey, it's just another vaccine they're gonna try to force us to take. Let's go ahead and get that.
If you going, if you want to work, then you have to take this. I'm like, I have to take this. You see, no,
yes, take that.
Puffy in there.
Let me ask you a question: Has anybody, any of us, have had to, like, it was mandated that we have to take a vaccine to work?
Yes.
Yeah, it wasn't. I don't know, maybe at your job where I was working. Nah, man.
I can pull out the card right now, but I have to go into the house to do it.
Not needed.
And
yeah. The thing is this:
you can't make me take something to work somewhere.
Yes, they can.
Okay,
they
can. No, that's not morally correct, and it got to be some type of litigation that will protect you against it.
There is not anything. It's completely up to the as a job. If they add it as a job requirement.
Yes,
it is what it is.
Yep.
It's deep. That's deep.
You need to take
That's
it.
deep. Okay, I can't go for that. That's deep.
I can't go
I
for
mean,
that.
but that just means
No,
that you need to find
no
jobs
can
that
do.
is not a requirement. I mean, in my particular situation, I get to make money and work from home. So
Yeet.
they haven't like forced us or said anything to us about us having to do it. But I don't know, when I start like working in the offices again and stuff like that, maybe that might be the case.
Mm-hmm.
But as of right now, they haven't been forcing me to do it because
No,
I'm working from home. And personally, I
you're
don't
you-
like working from home,
you're good.
but I do like the freedom, a little bit more freedom being home. It's a little bit more comfortable, but it's way more distraction.
Who doesn't like to work from home? What are you talking about?
I
Yes,
don't.
you. Okay.
I don't really like working from home that much because it's kind of like when I do my like when I told you earlier, when I do work, I'm very serious about work. So I want to make
Yes.
sure I do my best job. At
Yes.
home, there's so many distractions and things that you can do, or for entertainment, or people that come in and talk to you or interject to you while you're trying to work. It's a lot that goes on. So I don't necessarily like working from home,
I
but
love it.
I appreciate being able to get up exactly when I need to get when I need to be at work and take 2 or 3 feet over to my desk, sit down, clock in, and start working with just my drawers on.
Clock
I'm
in.
cool with
Oh, you say which is the
that.
draws? Oh my god. I'm in draws.
I don't got to get dressed up. I can wear what I want to wear. I don't got to worry about no camera being cut on for no Zoom calls. I'm
Facts.
good.
Hey,
So
I like being in my drawers to work.
I'm not gonna lie. I would enjoy that. I would. Oh man,
Yeah, you are
if I
living the
could sit
dream.
right here in this chair in my underwear and make money.
Dude, you're living the dream. You're living the dream in your
Literally
drawers,
roll out of bed and start making bank. Like,
making money, and you're living. E. Oh God. Oh God.
and you
Yes.
don't like it. Shame on
Hey,
you.
I don't like. Yeah. Oh, shame on you. Yes.
Shame on
Yes.
you,
listen,
black man.
I'm not
Shame.
going to listen. I'm not going to deny that there are
Shame.
some good things about working from home.
Shame on
But
you.
in my job, the things that I do, sometimes you need to be around other people to kind of make sure it gets done faster or quicker or more effective, and
Well,
you don't need the distraction. Because
I say
one
I
bad distraction
say
can make you
that
lose your
you
whole job.
get I say that you get things done. So that I will say, and then you continue on. I'm sorry that I
No, you
interrupted
good.
you.
Go ahead and tell everybody how great I am at work.
Oh, is he flexing right now? Okay, look, this man takes care of the business. He sits and talks to people where I have absolutely no patience. He does that, and that's all I'm going to say. So you can get the camera off of me. And you can, yeah.
But in general, like it's nice, but it's some problems, man. But it is what it is. I'm not really complaining. I'm happy I'm working. Everybody ain't at the end of the day.
No.
Um, but yeah, we gonna go ahead and go over to our next deal. And today
Ooh,
is
is it what I want to hear?
everything we got today is kind of harsh.
Oh,
It's not
great.
not easy to take today, guys.
Mm,
Start in the beginning. It's a hard day. All right. So
let's go.
next, right here, we got Otis Anderson Jr. All right. Otis is a former UCF football player, college football player. He was trying to get into the league this year, but he didn't get picked up. But he has he played wonderful for UCF um, over the past, past years or so. So here we go with his particular situation and story. and apparently he was shot and killed by his own father over a dog bite.
Huh.
So, dude,
I told you,
Man,
zombies.
man.
you coming with the drum topics tonight, man. Like, what's going
I
on?
I told y'all
Can't look.
tonight, man.
Excuse me. Can I bow out for a hot sec?
Yes, you can. Can I kick it? Yes, you
Yeah,
can.
man. Go
Look,
ahead and do what you got to do.
yeah, y'all are on some sports type stuff, so this
Well,
is
no,
not
this
my
isn't
topic.
It's
about
not
sports type
exactly
stuff,
sports. I mean,
but
it was.
yeah, this ain't about sports.
It's about
Um,
the
but
father
if you need to
killing his
take a
own
yeah, if
son.
you need to take a sec, go ahead and take a sec, man.
Okay.
This isn't about sport.
All
Just
right.
Ridiculous.
All right.
I'll kill your camera for a little bit. When you get back, I'll cut it back on for you.
I don't understand how you can like
Okay.
do that to your own seed.
Exactly.
Oh, okay. Never mind. I definitely need to bow out.
Okay, so now he's back, guys. He's back now. He's not sure. All right. So I cut CP's camera. All right, so check this out. This is what's going on. He got shot. Okay, over a dog bite.
A
So
bite or a fight?
a dog bite. So this is what happened. His father, Otis Anderson Sr., had an aggressive reaction to getting bit by the dog of Otis Anderson Jr.'s girlfriend. All right. The late athlete's mom, Denise Anderson, told authorities that Otis Sr. got so angry after realizing the extent of his bloody bite mark that it caused a verbal altercation between him and Junior. I'm just gonna call him Junior. After managing to separate the two, an argument then sparked between Mrs. Anderson and and Otis Sr. So the mother and the father started fighting. You know what I mean? After she separated them two.
Right.
And so he went upstairs, and they separated. The youngest went upstairs. So, but the cops say she then got into an argument. When she got into that argument with the father, the father flipped over a recliner, made a lot of noise and a lot of ruckus. And when he made all that noise and ruckus, Junior came back downstairs to check on his mom. When Otis Jr. made it back downstairs, the cops say Denise told them the father and son got into a verbal altercation, and it appeared as if they were going to fight. And they did. We don't really know what happened from that particular point or that aspect at that point. But what we do know is this: when the police arrived, he had a gunshot wound to his chest, and the wife, the mother, had a bunch of gunshot wounds or grazed. She was grazed by a bunch of bullets. She wasn't hit fully, but she was grazed by a bunch of bullets. All right. So I'm looking at this, man, and I'm just like, yo, what is going on? When I say we stressed, man, we are stressed. It's crazy. That makes
What's
absolutely
happening in
no
the
sense to
world
me at
today?
all.
I don't even get it. Like, can you imagine that? Something pivotal like that making you kill not only a family member but your own child.
Yeah.
That's ridiculous.
And then on top of that, that's kind of like the Marvin Gaye kind of situation. Marvin Gaye dad killed him.
Oh
It's
man.
it's just insane. Like it hurt you that bad that your son coming at you crazy after he became a grown man that you ate him or allowed him to be. You upset now that he's coming at you? You taught him that. That's what you. That's you.
Factually.
You taught your son how to defend himself. You taught your son how to be aggressive, how to be upset, how to show it. So whatever he shows is you. You can't go and just shoot the dude just because he's upset.
But I mean, people do it.
I mean, it's just crazy.
Crazy.
I don't get it.
I don't think
And
there's no way to justify that at all.
none.
It's
And then the situation,
unjustifiable.
truly. And then the situation now, he's gonna be he's getting attempted murder and a murder charge.
How's he getting that
Because
attempted?
so he shot the wife too, grazing with the bullets grazing her. Like from what I'm thinking, and she has multiple shots on her,
Oh yeah,
not just one. He
he
got
going.
one shot in the son
He going bye
that
bye.
killed the son. So what was your excuse for all the multiple shots on the wife, on your wife?
He going bye bye. He literally just went into murder mode. No, that's what I'm gonna say.
Yeah, it makes no sense, man.
None.
We're losing too many people, our people, over stupidity. You know,
Those are some nice
everybody's
Ray-Bans,
scared to
by the
get
way,
punched.
brother.
Say what?
I said I like them frames, by the way.
Oh, thank you. Yeah, this was my only Black Friday gift for myself.
Gift
I
to
didn't buy
yourself.
anything for Black Friday. I saved my money, but at the same time, I honestly I feel like now I don't even feel like I need anything at all, man. I just
I
felt like I
mean,
was good.
I got this. This is my gift to myself, but it was free.
That's a nice case though, nice color. But
Yeah, that's why I wanted it. This year's red was like
Yeah.
really red.
I like it though, man. But I'm just kind of upset at the fact that all these people are dying for the
Yeah.
dumbest reasons.
For the dumbest reasons, man. I mean,
We,
in the time,
haven't
man.
got-
In the times.
we haven't got one person here that we mentioned today that actually deserved it.
To get shot and die.
Hey guys, what did I
Not-
miss?
Not one person. You know, not one person at all. You know. Hey, CP, switch your camera back on that landscape for us, buddy.
Oh, so there we go. Let's go.
All right, but yeah, it's just not one person deserved to die.
Nobody
that
deserves
was
to
just-
die.
Well,
Man.
well,
There are moments where I can disagree with you.
Okay, well,
now I feel like this. There are moments where I could disagree with you, or moments where if you have to kill someone, you have to kill someone. Like as if you're
like
trying to
him
take my life,
moments.
if you're trying to take my
Doctor
life,
Who,
I
Doctor
gotta take you.
Who.
I'd
let's
have
go
to take
kill
yours
Hitler.
first, kind of situation. But
Yeah,
I'm not gonna
definitely
mention
him or
some
me
people.
moments. Definitely saving people's lives moments. Definitely you
But it
did
would-
something
it
really,
would've-
really bad moment.
It would affect the timeline.
Man, screw the timeline.
Yeah, ain't worrying about no timeline, man.
Oh, y'all suck.
Screw the timeline. Screw
Why is he worried about a timeline?
I'm not worried about the timeline.
I
the
am
timeline?
because
It's a multiverse anyway, somewhere in the world. Somewhere in the universe.
yes,
It's already happened.
What?
And, it's just our
what-
time for it to play out.
Yes. What if? That's a new thing. But anyway, yeah. What if? Yeah.
Don't talk
Y'all
it, but-
y'all like screw the timeline. Okay.
But seriously, this guy there are certain times where certain people actually possibly could deserve death. I mean, that's just a thing. Me personally, though, I kind of feel like I'm not for that whole death penalty thing.
Not for what?
You're in
I'm not for
Texas.
that's nice, but I'm not for the whole death penalty thing. And the reason I'm not for the whole death penalty thing because I'm way more evil and sometimes. And I feel like when they killed you, you got away with a lot more than what you deserve right now. And I feel like killing them people is way too quick.
Oh.
I really feel like
I
if I feel that you deserve to die, I feel like killing you is way too quick. So I'm not going to kill you.
You see, I'm licking my chops like Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
just a fact.
I
Though.
agree. I
I'm not a person
agree.
who's just gonna murder somebody. That's just not happening.
No.
And if I ever have to kill somebody, I'm gonna be okay with the fact I had to kill somebody because I know that I killed that person because it was a situation where between it was
I'm gonna
like
tighten you up. I'm gonna
like
tighten you up.
it's either my life or yours
Yeah.
Yeah.
type situation. So if they ever see me in handcuffs because I killed somebody or whatever, no, that was the case. I didn't
Tell
just like
It was a real
tell
death.
you know.
God, yeah, tell
He had to
God
go.
if it was fun.
No, I
It
mean
was
I just that would be the situation. I'm not gonna just go and kill anybody. I have no need to no want to ever do that to anybody. But I will say this: um, if I
what?
have to, you better believe I felt
It's a
okay with
reason.
doing what I had to do.
hmm
I got to survive.
Samuel L. Jackson. Yes. No copyright. But you know what I'm talking about. And I hope they burning.
Yes, they deserved it.
No, don't say it because we might get lit up. We
Yes,
might get
Nah,
yes.
listen.
Yes.
All right, so let me just let y'all in on this little side joke. So we are honestly trying to hold down, which I told y'all the last season. We're trying to make sure we kill profanity as much as possible. All right. So CP is not fully sure of the words he can or cannot say. Okay. And I think you can say hell, CP.
No.
yes, they deserved it. And I hope they burn it now.
CP is not sure. And so like the last episode, CP said some things and he wasn't sure if he could say it or not. So he came to me later. He was like, "Man, I cursed. I wasn't supposed to curse. You cursed too." And I'm like, "Wait a minute, nobody cursed." And the reason nobody cursed is what CP thought it was. He's like, "Listen, those are all curse words when I was in elementary school, so they're curse words now."
And that is no fertilizer.
Oh man. But
like, no,
yo,
no.
but yeah, we just enjoying everything, man. Everything's been great, but we try to make sure we got a much better quality and much better show for y'all. We want to do something with what we're doing here.
Yep.
So let's go ahead and move on, man. Let's go
go.
ahead and move on. So we're gonna go ahead and hit y'all with this right here. This is our From Any Means Necessary.
Any means necessary.
All right. And our From Any Means Necessary, all right, it's gonna go to a guy named Kevin Strickland. All right.
Okay.
Now Kevin Strickland, he's an innocent man today.
Yeet.
But he served 43 years in prison for a triple murder he didn't commit. And he finally was released from prison in Missouri today. All right.
It's about time.
Pretty much. Now, pretty much that the DNA evidence led to someone like pretty much saying, "Oh, this person did the murder." It's a lot of shiesty DNA tests that go on as far as it goes. That I've noticed a lot of people are locked up, and especially in Texas, with bad DNA tests, where they half do the test.
Dude, you're
and
in
only
Texas.
part of the strands, part of everything else was there. But then they said, "Oh, but that's enough," you know.
I think that.
But I got a video. I got
You're
a
in
video
Texas.
for you guys right now,
I
man.
think they're willing to string somebody up at any
Here you guys
given
go right
time.
here, man. Y'all check this video out here.
What's up?
You didn't think it was coming?
First on the microphone. Okay. Microphone's over here. For real?
Okay.
How do you feel, sir?
They know. They practice.
Still in disbelief.
No, I didn't think this day was going to come. I mean, not before I got this legal team. I didn't. What I was thinking in prison today, before this happened, I was actually watching a soap opera, and it thing went across news break or whatever they call them, and I just couldn't believe what I was hearing.
So that's how you learned?
That's how I learned.
You saw your own name on the screen?
The picture, yes, and then other inmates started hollering, and I heard them beating on walls and carrying on.
Oh, wow. And what would you say to the judge?
Thank you for reviewing all the no evidence that was against me to begin with. I really appreciate him taking his time to listen and understand what really happened in 1978 and how, you know, I was an easy mark and the police took advantage of me. I'd like to tell them thank you for listening. Never give up. Continuously write out, you know, letters or whatever, trying to get support from somebody. You eventually throw your hook. I hate to refer to my attorney as a wide-mouthed bass or a swordfish or anything like that, but, you know, I caught one, a couple, and they went to work. They listened, and it took them no time to see that there was no evidence that said I had anything to do with this crime before, during, or after.
I know what maybe you planning to do next.
Planning to do next. I mean, that's difficult. I don't know what I'm doing right now. That's difficult. I know. I like to be able to give you answer on that, but if I can ever get involved with some type of, you know, speaking concerning legislation or something, we like to get some things changed. I got some ideas of where they could keep this from happening to someone else. Yes.
What are you planning to do next?
Planning to do next. I mean, that's difficult. I don't know what I'm doing right now. That's difficult. I know. I like to be able to give you answer on that, but if I can ever get involved with some type of, you know, speaking concerning legislation or something, we like to get some things changed. I got some ideas of where they could keep this from happening to someone else. Yes.
Yeah.
All right. So we're back, y'all. So in general, they were able to kind of after the whole DNA situation came out, um, he still really couldn't get out of jail. So they put together a GoFundMe campaign for him, and they was able to raise 1.65 million for Caring Strangers. And it was able to help him get out, have something to kind of have or
I
money to
guess.
actually spend when he gets out. He deserves it, man.
Yeah.
43 years in prison.
Oh,
I feel like
he
he
gonna get
deserves
paid
way
from the
more than
state too. The state gotta pay
1.65
him.
mil.
He got reparations.
He's definitely gonna get paid from the state too.
Hmm.
False
He
imprisonment.
got to.
So he's bankrolled. Trust me.
Well, I
I
ain't
hope
got
he's
nothing
taken care of,
else.
man.
I don't got nothing else. So, and then
Just make it.
he's in a wheelchair. I need every cent. I need all my coin to just move around. Let's go. He got that.
It's
He
just
got that.
it's just kind of sad. And
Yeah,
I
it
and I know the
is.
healthcare ain't really like people. Some people say, "Oh man, you go to jail, you can get good healthcare." That's not the case all the time.
Well,
All right, not all states have actual decent healthcare, and not all states are going to feed you. Some states may feed you. Some states may have a decent bit of healthcare for you too, but you ain't gonna get both of them at the same time. You're gonna have to deal with something. But
It's gonna be one
I
or
just
the
feel
other.
like I'm glad he's out, man.
yeah.
I'm super glad he's out because that's really what happens a lot of times, man. People don't get out. They just
I
get
got
stuck in that system and they're innocent.
slip
We
through the
got people here.
cracks.
We got people in America we put on death row and finished them off and found out later they was innocent.
I
Numerous
asked
occasions.
you that. I was like, yeah, isn't that y'all on Texas? Like they tighten folks. And when I say tighten folks up, it's like
Titan.
They have a history of it. They have a history of it. They have a history of it in Texas.
ooh, game
I
over.
do everything I can, but except for everything capital.
He
I don't
does
accept it as
everything
a
he
capital
can.
punishment. It won't be a capital punishment. Shoot. You kill a police officer if you want to in Texas, boy.
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah.
you done for.
They gonna fry you.
If they don't end you before you get to the before you get there.
Pop, pop, pop.
Well, what they used to say back in the 50s to the 60s, your ass is grass.
Yes.
Yes.
It's bad. It's really bad. Like the death row thing out here, but I fully understand. Like it's just some things you just don't do. You know, it's not you can't come back from everything.
Now that I'm thinking about it, that just happened like a couple of days ago in Riverdale. A guy shot 2 cops, and then they murdered him like right there on the spot.
Oh yeah. If you are lucky to you are a very lucky cop killer to make it
like
to
process.
the arresting part.
Yeah, you don't get no due process for that. You shoot a cop, I
don't even think you can walk over to a police officer with your hands in the air, and I think you're still gonna get shot.
Maybe
it'll be the one of the few times they shot at any other color.
Maybe.
With their hands up.
Ain't no maybe. You shoot a cop. It don't matter if you drop the gun and do this. You're going down.
Just put a bulletproof vest on and just walk over there and say,
"Okay,
I quit.
I surrender." Pop, pop, pop. God damn. What? I'm still. You're going to jail. You're going to jail. Oh
man,
dang.
shoot!
I made it.
You know how I've seen police officers shoot us while we on the ground. After they done put 16 shots in us.
Yep.
I'm pretty sure they're gonna keep double tapping the
Who is that? Is that Drake? Tell me some. Yeah.
It's crazy, man. All in all, y'all. We're gonna go ahead. You know, that's our from any means necessary. So we're gonna go ahead and end the show. But listen, all right, very serious about this part.
All right,
no joke here.
No jokes.
Watch what you're shooting, who you're shooting, and why you even using the gun.
Mm-hmm.
That's just simply it. Know why you're using it. Don't sit around trying to, it's like prove that you angry or whatever, and you're gonna shoot somebody because you angry. Don't be afraid to, get punched in the face a couple times, or defend yourself. All right, but don't be out here just shooting people because you scared.
Because you a punk.
Because you angry. It's just it's more than senseless. It's just idiotic.
Yeah.
All right. That's the main moral of the story today for me. That's it for me.
Hands up, gloves down, man. Hands up, guns down, man. Hands up. Use your hands.
And
Put your hands on me.
Live.
Put your hands on me.
Yeah, live. You live to fight another day.
Yep. Hey. Peace up. A-Town down. And handle your business.